This program is proudly brought to you by Carerra Holdings in association with Ministry of Entrepreneurship and Local Enterprise Authority.
Are you an aspiring entrepreneur or in business and want to learn from the best to grow your enterprise? Then this is the program for you. To take you through this impactful series, I will be your host, and my name is Thabiso Florence Pape.
With entrepreneurship being a tough and unpredictable journey, entrepreneurs need to adopt the right mindset to withstand uncertainties and challenging times in their businesses.
Recently, we have seen people get into business for the wrong reasons. Some people get into Ponzi schemes and they get scammed out of their money based on that they wanted to become entrepreneurs the easy way. There's never an easy way in business. You should face uncertainty, you should face risk as an entrepreneur.
Because it's not easy, because a lot of us think, I'm an entrepreneur, 3-4 months later, I'll be in my nice Jaguar, my nice Range Rover. Because honestly, I believe that if you believe in something, it's going to cost you something. Real success stories where somebody will tell you that, for 2 years, I was just eating noodles. For 2 years, saving money so that I should put something into it before I went and applied for the grant. But now as a new ministry, we're like, no, the game is changing now. We're looking at grants where we'll be funding various areas of business. Somebody who's have to have established or gone so far on the journey, then that grant will come in at a later point.
So I think the reason why somebody should get into entrepreneurship is to pursue their passion and also to empower other people, and the love of helping other people to pursue their dreams also through empowering them through your entrepreneurship endeavor. I'm
also going to emphasize solving a problem. It's one thing for me to be trading, but the question is, am I solving a problem?
What really ignites you? What really drives you? What is it that is burning within you as an entrepreneur? What is it that can drive you from where you are to where you want to be? So passion, even if when things becomes difficult, it's the one that really drives you. So you need to know what really motivates you, what really made you to start the business in the first place.
Then the question is, how do we navigate towards monetizing our passion and proficiency?
I would like to highlight that a consultant is very important when you do not have knowledge of the business that you are running.
You need to realize that you will not know it all. The bright idea might be mine, but I might have problems executing it.
You need somebody with the right data analysis of what is really happening in industry. You cannot make a decision based on a thought or a guess. So you need somebody who's well equipped with the right data so that they can give you an informed decision. They can get data from the marketing side, from the finance side, and from the liquidity of your business in the long run. But at the same time, it doesn't say, as an entrepreneur, I have somebody who I'm consulting with or who is consulting for me. I need to learn about my business. I don't need to sit in the back seat or in the background and let somebody run my business. A consultant collaborates. He or she does not come in and run the business for you. They collaborate, they advise, and you action that plan that they have for you.
Indeed, you need to understand the total business environment just so that you can work systematically and instead of jumping from one place to the other, and that helps you with maintaining your costs of operation.
It's important for you to establish the business from the crystallization stage to where now we are saying you are able to produce or to offer that service. So for you as an entrepreneur, you should be the knowledge bank of your business.
Let's focus now on the skill set and entrepreneurial traits one should have to better achieve their goal.
So some of the skills that I like to highlight as an entrepreneur is the skill of leadership. You should be a leader. Being a leader in the sense that you should be able to lead your subordinates, you should be able to lead your employees on every endeavor that they are taking as a business. If you tell people to be well in time every day to their 8 to 5 jobs, you should be the first person in the office before everybody comes into the office. That's an essence of a leader.
Time is a very valuable asset when it comes to an entrepreneur. Remember, as an entrepreneur, we are still at a building stage. And in that stage, it requires a lot of things to be done. So little time is just allocated. So it's very important for you to allocate your time accordingly. You look at your tasks. which ones are of high priority. So you can also use different methods to allocate your time to tasks. We have the A, B, C, D, E one, where now you say you can't do B before you finish A. You can't do C before you finish B or even A. And also you can apply the 80-20 rule, where you are saying, now I'm focusing on the 20% of the tasks. That will give me 80% of the outcome. So in that way, you'll be able to effectively allocate your time. Because like we said, entrepreneurship is a battlefield. Once you blink, you lose.
Considering that we are being advised to be the backbones of our business, delegation, is it important or even effective in the advancement of a business?
Yes, it's okay, and it's very good for us to delegate. Delegation is important because you are now empowering your team members and also relieving you some of the duties that you could be doing, but now you are focusing more on to pressing matters or more onto visionary tasks that will take your business further.
I might not be good at interpersonal relationships, so that doesn't put me in the right space to be the face of the business. Or alternatively, a weakness could be probably debt collection. You might need somebody who works in your account, somebody who's aggressive at collecting debt. We've seen a lot of businesses that did not succeed because we wanted to hold on. But also trust.
They have to see that you are also indeed committed in the business. I mean, we are all doing virtually 8 to 5, 8 hours, all of us. It's either I come late a little bit because I'm in a meeting. I started off a meeting, and then from the meeting I come here. But we are all doing 8 to 5. You are not just commanding and you are there. And it's not issues of commanding. It is really issues of working together because with a common goal. And the common goal is to win.
Empathy is one of the characteristics of an entrepreneur. You should be able to be empathetic about your customers, because empathy brings in something that you call ethics. You should be ethical about everything that you do in your company. For an example, if somebody comes to you as a customer, they should be in a position to trust you. They should be able to trust the fact that you'll bring the right good quality service or product to them, that whatever they're procuring from you or getting from you, it will be of worth of that money, instead of like giving you money and you don't deliver the right service or product.
It's your character that determines your success, and then the truth of the matter is that every time you're trading, you're trading with an individual or a corporation which is represented by individuals. So how you approach people, just that relationship building, we tend to not pay much attention to that without realizing that it is a relationship, because that, you now are guaranteed of referrals, you're guaranteed of repeat business. So, just being a decent human being.
Entrepreneurs are often encouraged to be resilient. But what role does resilience play in entrepreneurship?
It's very important for an entrepreneur to have contingency plans, to be resilient throughout any crisis that might come out from their journey as an entrepreneur or their journey as a business.
Sometimes we just thought we have a bankable business plan, and all should go according to plan. But at the end of the day, you find that there are delays in supplies, material is maybe stuck somewhere, there are delays in payments, the working capital has dwindled because during the time that you are still waiting, the workers, you don't want to lose your workers, so you take the very working capital that was supposed to cushion you to run your business, and now you are paying workers sometimes for time that is not worked.
So being resilient is very crucial. The way to achieve resilience can be, for me, a contingency plan. For me, a plan that, let's say my business might suffer from a crisis. What would I do? Do I have enough finances to sustain my employees? Do I have enough finances to sustain my employees if I'm going to retrench them, so that you don't suffer as an organization? So one thing that I would like to add is that an entrepreneur does not stop learning. We are people who continue to learn over time. As much as an employer can set KPIs, key performance indicators for employees, as an entrepreneur, I believe you are somebody who is supposed to set your own KPIs for yourself. Give yourself goals, annual goals or semi-annual goals, so that you can be able to track your progress. It can be either KPIs to learn a new skill, to go to school to learn a new skill, so that you are able to run your business. Either you have a weakness in finance, you can register for a finance course or do a short course. Then you can set that as a KPI. Learn how to balance a book, a cash book. That can also be a KPI, because you cannot be a true leader without knowing what you are really doing as an entrepreneur.
When you're in business, you are always looking to improve. Even processes in the morning when we come in, you find that your best person who was at a machine A is not in the right mood that day. So, we are having a bit of rework coming out of that person. So you change. So a continuous improvement, looking at your processes, your people, their mood and what have you, and encouraging your workers, to deliver.
So I encourage, entrepreneurs, including myself, even anybody, to get into the habit of continuous professional development. Be it reading, a simple thing as listening to a podcast on your way to work. I wake up probably an hour early and I'm podcasting, listening to, great success stories. Looking at who I want to be in alignment with, what is my career ambitions, what is it that, other countries are doing, my counterparts in countries across the world who sit on desks like similar to mine, what are they doing? So I research.
Having that information, exploring the markets, appreciating what your competitors are doing, keeping up to date with what the global markets are dictating at the moment will give you a much more clearer picture of what to expect when you venture into your industry. So it gives you an upper hand for you to find more ways or more effective ways of how to do things better.
I hope today's episode has been both insightful and informative. Please like, share, and follow us as we continue to unpack more on business advisory topics here on the Enterprise Advisory Show.